Ladies and gentlemen, you are now tuning in to the undefeated Moustache John. How we doing, folks? Today we're going to talk a little bit about the first weekend of English Premier League. Had a few surprises, some good matches. Let's just go day by day here. Opening match of the year, Liverpool versus Norwich. No surprises there, right? 4-1 Liverpool. Norwich started out with an own goal. Unlucky, but that was whatever. You're going to lose to Liverpool on opening day if you're Norwich, going to Anfield for sure. Who else had goals? We had a pretty nice one from Mo Salah. Virgil van Dijk getting a header. You're not going to stop that. Divock Origi, I think he's happy to just hang out in Liverpool, be a role player, get some goals when he can. And then Liverpool did give up one in the 64th minute. That was a little bit of a surprise there, but I think if they still had Alisson in goal, who went out injured, he'll be out for a few weeks. I think that if they still had him in goal, he makes that save and they get the clean sheet. Liverpool picking up where they left off. They're going to be great this year, obviously. Then we got Man City, West Ham. Again, no surprises there. Sterling had a hat trick, early goal from Gabby Jesus, Sergio Aguero getting this penalty after missing one. That again is going to be happening all year. It's going to be Liverpool and City going for the title again. I think that Tottenham is going to push a little bit closer for the third, but City and Liverpool are just a class above. Bournemouth, you fucked me this week. All right, you fucked me in my fantasy league. God damn it. They had a 1-1 draw against Sheffield United. Newcomers fought late, got an equalizer in the 88th minute. Good for you. Burnley, Southampton. This was a little bit of a surprise. I didn't expect Burnley to run away with this one. 3-0 though. Two great goals by Ashley Barnes. Worth checking out if you want to see those highlights. And honestly, Johan Gudmundsson's goal, not too shabby. So unexpected, great result from Burnley. They're not going to do anything surprising. They'll end up, mid to upper middle of the table there. So nothing going on. Palace and Everton. Boring match, 0-0. Schneiderlin got a red card. 65% of the possession to Everton, but no goals going up, so whatever. Thanks for playing into the stereotype. Brighton beating Watford at Watford. What are you doing, Watford? I almost picked you in my fantasy league. I'm glad that I didn't. Again, starting out with an own goal, and then goals in the 65th and 77th minute. Rough start for Watford. I think they'll turn things around a little bit. And then last game on Saturday, we had Tottenham beating Aston Villa. First goal from Ndombele on his debut. That was not too shabby. Powerful curler into towards the far post there. Great way to start. Can't start any better. And you saw what I liked about that goal was his attitude. As soon as he scored, he didn't run to the corner flag and celebrate. None of that. Tottenham should be beating Aston Villa in that match. He scores that goal, equalizer in the 73rd minute, and he a little celebration, but he says, let's go. Get back, let's go. There's business to take care of, right? Good for you, Ndombele. And then Kane in the 86th minute had a sitter fall right at his feet. He's going to bury that all day. And then another game winner, just really sealing it in the 90th. That was a better goal, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. Don't care. Here we fucking go. Sunday's matches. I'm going to leave Man United and Chelsea for the end. Leicester and Wolves, 0-0. Honestly, didn't watch that one. Had stuff going on. What are you going to do? Let's look at the stats. 70% possession for Leicester. My goodness. VAR denies Wolves victory at Leicester. I did see that, actually. It's whatever. VAR in the EPL, big fan. Big fucking fan of it. I mean, it's been in La Liga. I'm pretty sure it's been in La Liga. It's been in Champions League. It's been in World Cup. It's great. Big fan. Sidebar. Arsenal versus Newcastle. Arsenal got, I don't want to say they got lucky with this one. Their finishing wasn't great, but you know what? Good goal from Aubameyang. Let me look at the lineups here. I was a little bit surprised that we did not have Lacazette starting. There could have been injuries there. No, he was on as substitutes. So I'm surprised Lacazette didn't get on. David Luiz starting. I'd rather see Lucas Torreira in the midfield over Xhaka. Xhaka's he's tough, but he's dirty. He's liable out there. He's a liability out there, is what I should say. He's gonna get a red card every 5-6 matches, so Torreira's gonna get plenty of time. But Arsenal away from home, you gotta give them credit for that. Good for you. Newcastle's not an easy place to go play, so good for you. That leaves us with one match, ladies and gentlemen. Chelsea and United. Man United hosting Chelsea for this one. Things fell apart pretty early on for Chelsea, unfortunately. Starting out with a penalty in the 18th minute, but here's the thing. Prior to that, if I'm looking at the notes, Abraham had already hit the post. I think they had one other good opportunity. Chelsea could have gotten an early lead on this one, and I think the game goes drastically different if that happens. Because if Chelsea get that early lead, they're not going to be pushing it forward. They're going to be sitting back more, particularly with that young team that they fielded. Can't even really say that against Man United. I'm pretty sure Man United had the youngest team in the English Premier League this weekend. Somebody check that stat for me. But, this was rough. Rough result. I don't think the first 60 minutes, I think, was much more even. I know that Chelsea pulled away 65th, 67th goal there. When was David James? 81st minute. So, listen, they ran away with it late. The biggest thing here, a lot of people are complaining about Frank Lampard's lineup for this match. I have complaints about it. We'll talk about that. But he fucked up taking Barkley off. Maybe Barkley was tired. Maybe he's not 90-minute fit yet. But Chelsea had nothing offensively once Barkley came out. Listen, I was happy that Pulisic came on. I expect him to get 30, 35 minutes or less per match for at least the first few weeks until he kind of proved himself. But listen, when Pulisic came on, he was like 1 for 2, 1 for 3, trying to take people on, dribbling. He did have a couple of good link-up plays. He set up a shot for maybe Emerson, it was. Doesn't matter, but Pulisic looked a little bit more comfortable as the game got on, so it's not his fault. But Barkley was, I think, the only player who was really acting as a link for Chelsea to keep any kind of offense going. Not having Conte obviously hurt them. Not starting Alonso, that hurt them. That was just not good. Barkley looks great, though. So I am interested to see if maybe he was just not match fit. I don't really know. For United, Martial at striker, I think is going to be great. I think he's been waiting like 2-3 years through Zlatan being there and through Lukaku coming in to get his chance at playing striker. So I think I'm expecting big things for him. Wan-Bissaka, goddamn. He's good, right? He's definitely good. He's strong on the ball. He dribbles well. Definitely an offensive threat. And he's solid defensively. And you know what? I mean, you want to talk about Pulisic's performance. He had to go up against Wan-Bissaka in his first match. Not easy. Not easy at all. Maguire looked great. He's more of just an old school, just tough, rugged defender. He's going to win balls in the air. He's going to step up and make the hard tackles. He's going to give United some teeth in that back line. So definitely big things for him. The penalty I thought was a little bit soft, but you're going to get that every time. You're going to get that penalty. Martial getting his goal looked great. Rashford coming in behind. I think by that time, Chelsea's pushing too far forward. So, of course, Rashford's going to get in behind. The goal from James, I think he got pretty lucky with that deflection. I think his nerves were and his adrenaline were firing off pretty hard there. You could see when he kind of faked a shot. I think the ball got away from him there a bit. So he was shooting. If you're looking at where that ball was going, it was definitely going more near post. The keeper started to react deflection through the legs. What are you going to do? So a lot of people giving Frank Lampard shit. I think he went with a lineup that he had to go with due to injuries, due to match fitness. I think I'm very much looking forward to the rematch in the second half of the season. I think it'll be a little bit more telling in terms of where those teams are going to land in the at the end of the season. So it is what it is. I know United fans are probably a little bit too hyped for this one. Chelsea fans are probably feeling a little bit too depressed about this one. First match of the season, Chelsea had damn near a fresh starting 11 compared to last year. So United looked great. Chelsea looked like shit, but it's not the end of the world. I'm still expecting pretty good things from Chelsea, and yeah, excited for Pulisic. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, that's it for this week's matches. We'll see if I get a preview out or not. Don't know. Don't care. If it happens, it happens. If not, I'll catch y'all at another time. Wrapping up more matches. Thank you for stopping by. See you next time.